Hi everyone, my name is Abdin Gembe, and today we're going to talk about how one can use Power BI to analyze the sales report in specific in relation to the new customers. All right, so I've used the sales report of a fictitious company. We obtained this data from the Microsoft website. We cannot use a real sales report of clients because of the confidentiality issue. So we have a sales report for say uh, 3 years, 2019, 2020, and 2021. And then we have used this report to analyze the customers on monthly basis, how many new customers we are having on each month in terms of count, in terms of value, in terms of percentage. For one to perform analysis similar to this one, you need to have 5 key information from your sales report, which is the date column, customer ID column, product ID column, sales in terms of quantity, sales in terms of value. Only those 5 key columns you need from your sales report. And the good thing about Power BI, you can connect it from different data sources. You can use data source which is in format of Excel, like the one I'm using. You can connect with data direct from a server. You can connect that local data which in the maybe CSV format. And there are so many other options that one can use to connect the data source in order to perform an analysis like this one. Now, coming back to our dashboard that we have here, once you import your data and then you do some few DAX formulas, what Power BI does is that for each month, let's take an example of 2020. So for each month, what Power BI does, it goes through the sales report and identify those customers which did not appear in the prior month. For example, in January 2020, it will analyze the list of all customers, and then those customers which do not appear in the prior month, which is December 2019, going backward, all of those customers will be treated as new customers. So our first table shows the number of customers. So you can see in January 2020, we had around 3 customers. And what it does also, once it identifies these 3 new customers, it also analyzes in the subsequent month how many of these 3 customers were returning back to purchase goods from us. So you can see here in the coming month, which will be now February 2020, all of the 3 customers came back and purchased products. Same for the following month, and then on the 3rd month. On the 4th month, only 1 customer returned. And we can also drill down further to see the names of those customers. So customer with an ID number 227, in the subsequent month, this customer was coming back to us to purchase more goods. But these other 2 customers, 230 and 233, after the 3rd month, these 2 customers disappeared completely. So this is something maybe management can work on to see why did these guys disappeared. Coming to the second table with the title New Customer by Sales Value, we are analyzing the same information, but at this time we are analyzing the new customers in terms of the value of good these guys are purchasing from us. So taking a similar example of January 2020, you can see on the 1st month these guys purchased goods which worth around 400, then followed by 500 million, then followed by 700, and then it dropped down to 300 and so forth. So in the second table, we can also break it down to see value for the value of sales that we made to each of these new customers in the month of January 2020. So you can see customer number 227 was the one who purchased a huge amount of goods from us. And also we can even break it down to see in terms of product. So customer number 227, which product did he or she purchased from us? So you can see here there are around 4 products that this customer purchased from us in the month of January 2020, and followed by all other months. So this guy was purchasing four products from us. Let's see customer number 230. Same, around 4 products from us this guy was purchasing from us. And then similar to customer number 233, you can see on the first 3 months he purchased 4 products, and then in the 4th month he purchased only 2 products, and then going forward this guy disappeared. So through the use of this kind of analytics, management can really now focus on why are these guys disappearing. Maybe because of a certain experience after purchasing a certain type of product. Maybe they are not satisfied with the service, that's why they disappeared. And then coming to the last table here, we can see we have analyzed it in terms of the percentage. On the first month, let's say January 2020, we had 3 customers, so this will be treated as like 100%. And then following on the coming months, how many customers were returning to us. So if all our customers were returning to us on the subsequent months, it will show 100%. But at any point in time, if this customer disappeared, the percent will drop down. So you can see here in the 4th month, the customer, for the case of January 2020, they dropped. Only 1 customer was returning, so it dropped down to 33%. The same for all other months. Also, the good thing about this report, you can even categorize your customers based on certain category. So, for example, in this sales report, they have 2 categories, which is B2B and retail customers. So, for this analysis, which we are reviewing here, we include the list of all customers regardless of their category. But someone may want to analyze new customers specific to a certain category, let's say retail. So once you click retail, everything will change. It only be showing new customers in relation to the retail category. Or someone can change, say B2B. So everything will change. It will be showing only new customers in relation to B2B category. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm trying to keep the videos very short so that I may not be boring to people. Next time we'll continue on the same topic of customers, but we're going to discuss about how we can use Power BI to do some analysis on the sales report in order to know how many customers are we losing over time, how many customers are we able to retain over time, and based on this movement of the customers we are losing or this customer we are returning, what are the implications in terms of the revenue to the company. Yeah, till next time, thank you all.